What's up, guys? So I'm back out in the shop working on the Tacoma. Did my running around that I needed to do. I got my plugs and stuff for the engine. So I'm going to go ahead and dive into that and get the plugs knocked out. That way I can get the rest of this put back together. And then after that, I'm going to start working on the fender flares again. I got the stuff I needed for that. I got the plugs put back in the Tacoma. I think I'm going to take this for a quick test drive because I want to see how it is running with the new plugs, as well as I'm super curious to see or make sure the fan is going to work with the temperature switch. So I need to go drive that, but I think I'm going to do that now and try that out, and then we'll move on to the fender flares. Alright, so moving on to the fender flares. So these are definitely dull and faded from the sun, so quick little tip that you can use or do to bring these back to black is use a heat gun here. And just turn that on, let it heat up. Takes a second for the gun to heat up. And then you can just go over it like this, and it'll bring it back to black like as if it was brand new. Works pretty good. I've been using this heat gun trick for quite a while over the years. It's worked very well. You know, it's a quick way to get it back to black. It doesn't last forever, but it lasts quite a while. So I'm going to go ahead and get this one knocked out and then start gluing on this trim piece and get the driver's side fender flare pulled off and do the exact same thing to it. I ended up breaking a bolt off on the bottom here. It is stuck in there, so I need to get that taken out, and then I can mount these back up on the Tacoma, and we should be wrapped up as far as the fender flares go. Got the fender flares put back on. They're definitely a lot more black now, not faded as much. So I ended up breaking the bolt out down here, so I had to drill that out and tap it to a bigger size. It will work just fine. But now that those are back on, I'm going to work on doing the bump stops. I got those over here. This is kind of what I did for them for the time being. Since I have the OEM fender flares, I can't have too much up travel with the 37s or they'll destroy them. So I did some sweet ghetto bump stop extensions with a bunch of washers. And I took these and drilled them out in the center and then put a bolt in them because the stud that comes with them from factory is not long enough for the added washers, so I had to drill that out so I could put a bolt in there. But anyways, I'm going to add a couple washers to this because it has been hitting the top of the fender and kind of pushing it out, so I'm going to add some to this and that should take care of that. Eventually, I would like to change these out and get some Duro bump stops. He makes some that are supposed to be quite a bit softer, and these are weathered, so they are brutal when it hits. It would be nice to have a little bit softer bump stop for when I'm bottoming out, which is quite often with this thing not having a lot of up travel. Okay, everything is officially done on the Tacoma. Bump stops are on, fender flares are taken care of and trimmed a little bit. Got new plugs in this. Don't need to do an oil change because I did complete fluid changes on this not too long or not too far back. So that's all taken care of. Got the air compressor moved. I think it's ready for some snow. Now we just got to wait for it to start snowing in the mountains and we can go do some playing with this thing. Anyways, that is going to be it for this one, guys. I'm not sure what else I'm going to be filming on the Tacoma. I might do a walk around video on what I did to fit the 37s. Drop a comment down below if you want to see that. I know I get asked that question all the time, so I think that would be a good video to do on this. But yeah, for now, it is ready to go. Ready to just be driving it and all that stuff. So we'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace.